Hello, everyone. Good evening, and welcome to another wonderful session of our weekly webinar with InternFlare. All right, nice to be here once again. And if you are there with us, quickly drop in the comment section your name and where you are watching us from. And if possible, you can tell us what you are into also in the remote space. All right, before then, my name is Gladys Ubefun, and it's a privilege to be here once again. We will be having a CEO with us shortly. So let's give few minutes to welcome and invite others. So tell us in the comment section where you are watching from and your name. How did it come about, or how did you hear about the webinar today? All right, quickly, I am waiting. Let's see your comments. We are waiting for your comments. Join us. Tell us where you are joining us from. Where are you joining us from? From Lagos, Abuja, Ghana, Cameroon, Kenya, UK, US. Just tell us where you are joining us from. So before we go straight to what we have today. Thank you very much. I can see Ozioma watching from Lagos. I can see Tabitha from Kenya. Precious says she's watching from Bayelsa. Good to have you all with us today in the studio. Please drop and let us know where you're joining us from. All right. Susan says she's watching from Ghana. That's good. Thank you very much. It's nice to see you. Nice to have you all here with us. So quickly go and invite your friends. Tell them we are live now in the session. Today is going to be a very interesting one because we have power pack for you. And I want to employ you to hold your pen, hold your jotter, because you are going to learn a lot. So we have Abraham watching from Lagos. We have Teresa watching from Ogun State. Thank you for joining us today. We have Adenike watching from Lagos. Adeola watching from Lagos. Thank you very much for joining us. It's very nice to meet you all. So before we move properly, I'm trying to upload my slide. So if you have any question, you can put in the comment section. We'll pin it down, we answer them as time goes on. All right. I'm today's today's event is talking about just being an admin VA. All right. I have now, like what you can see on the screen. Please, if you can see the screen, just write in the comment section yes. If you can see my screen, write in the comment section yes. We are not going to take much of our time, but I am assuring you that today you are going to learn a lot, because some people are a bit confused. Thank you very much, Precious, for confirming that. Some people are a bit confused when we say a VA and a customer support or a social media manager. All right, today we are going to answer every of your questions you have. So before the class, before this webinar, I had someone in the group that was asking what's the difference between a virtual assistant and a customer support. All right, let me first of all break down the word virtual assistant. Virtual assistant. The world is going global, the world is revolving, things are changing, everything is changing. So we are trying to make it, people are trying to not make it look like if you are not in a particular location, you cannot be working. So that is what brought about virtual assistants. Wherever you are, you can be in Ghana and you'll be working for someone in the UK because you are working virtually. So you are assisting that person virtually. So that is what virtual assistant is all about. So, like I said earlier, when you hear the word virtual assistant, it has so many branches. Let me put it that way. It comes with so many branches. So today, we are going to talk about just being beyond a virtual assistant. From what you are seeing on the screen, it said beyond admin tasks as a virtual assistant. As a virtual assistant, there are so many skills that is expected of us, that whosoever is going to employ you, whosoever is going to trust you with his or her business, so much skills is needed. Unlike the normal email, calendar management, email management, the travel planning every that the virtual assistant job started with. Last year, if you are a VA, they want to see you good in email marketing, they want to see you good with a calendar management, they want to see you be able to do travel planning, social media, the little of it and all that. But as time goes on, it's growing beyond that and it's going beyond that. We have our CEO with us in the studio. She'll be joining us shortly. So, like I said earlier, we are going to break these skills, the skills that you need. Everybody working remotely is a virtual assistant. Let me put it that way for you. Everybody working remotely is a virtual assistant because you are not at the place of your work. You are in Nigeria working for someone in Ghana. You are in Ghana working for someone in the UK. You are in the UK working for someone in Nigeria. So you are not physically present at your workplace. Hence, they call you a virtual assistant because you are working virtually with that person. So, as a VA, what makes you stand out? What is those skills that you need? Like the skills you need for you to be different from the next person. That is all what we want to talk about today. So, on our second slide, we are seeing what we have here like as the reality of a virtual assistant today. So the virtual assistant industry has transformed dramatically, like what I said earlier. No longer limited to scheduling, inbox management, the VAs are now expected to navigate complex digital ecosystem from the social media platform to CRM to content pipeline and marketing funnel. By 2026, business demand VA who are strategic partners, not just tax executors. The opportunity is numerous, but only for those who evolve. Understanding this shift is the first step to stand out in the general world. So, ability for you to understand that the VA is not all about the scheduling and the inbox management makes you stand out. There's so many every business owner, every CEO, every busy founder wants someone that they can give their business to and they will be at peace. They want a strategic partner. They want someone that can work out on their behalf. They are there, they are not there. They know and they believe their business, their organization is in safe hands. So it's not just the normal scheduling, schedule my calendar, I don't want to miss another, no, or check my email. No, it has gone beyond that. The virtual assistant system has gone beyond that. Why most VAs struggle? You see so many people, they call themselves VAs, but they struggle a lot. Why? Let's get to see few points. They say outdated approaches. Many people are still in 2025 and we are in 2026, even almost coming to the end of 2026. The skills, everything they learn, everything they were taught back then when they started this remote work is what they are still holding on to. And AI have come, we have automation have come, so many things have evolved. We have so many new tools in the in place, but they are still in where they started from. So it's going to be hard. That VA, that particular type of VA is going to struggle. So many VAs use tools and methods from 2018. I was even saying 2025, but yes, they say 2018 from research. In 2026, client requests expect digital fluency, automation know-how, and strategic thinking, not just task execution. This has explained what I just said. You have to be able to automate things. You have to be digitally fluent, like know the new stuff, know what is going on all around us. You see AI making videos, doing so many things. So you cannot say you are a VA and you don't know, you don't have this digital fluency. You don't know, you don't move with what is on trend. I'm a VA, I don't know how to use AI. No. I'm a VA, I don't know how to prompt ChatGPT. No. I'm a VA, I don't know how to automate. No. Even if you don't do it deeply, know the little, except you are a specialist. A VA must have a little idea of it. Then they say the second point there is lack of specialized skills. Yes, that comes to the question that was asked in my group in our group before this webinar. Someone is asking, is a VA different from a customer service support or a customer service personnel? No, they are not different. They are all the same thing. What we are trying to say, you are a virtual assistant that is specializing as a customer support person. You are a virtual assistant specializing as a data analyst. You are a virtual assistant specializing as a social media manager. You are a virtual assistant specializing as a content creator. I, Gladys, sitting before you now. When I came into InternFlare, all I wanted to do is an admin VA. But what am I doing now? I'm a VA that let me say, I've now pinned myself down to virtual events. I came into InternFlare and the task I was given is to become an event, team lead in events. I had no idea. I've never done it before. But I told myself, imagine yourself casting news, that news that you watch on your TV, on your phone. Just put yourself in that position and you can do it. And that's how I started. And today, I can do this thing perfectly well. So what if somebody is coming to ask and say, what are you niching down to? I can say, I'm a VA, I'm a virtual events manager. I'm also a VA. I'm a virtual assistant who niches down to how to handle events. From beginning to the end of every event, I can handle them. I can execute it. So that is what makes me stand out from every other VA. So like what we have here, it's a lack of specialized skills. Most virtual assistants rely only on basic admin tasks like the scheduling and the data entry, leaving them vulnerable as clients demand high volume specialized expertise. Then number three say France competition and low rates. Without standard skills, VAs compete on price alone, a race to the bottom that limit beyond growth and professional credibility. So this stuff is why most virtual assistants dey struggle. So the next slide is saying, what are those skills that make you stand out as a VA? What are the skills that make you stand out as a VA? A virtual assistant that is a social media manager. I am a VA, I'm a social media manager. Every VA, every virtual assistant, the thing is, the VA came in as the main word, but when it was evolving, they found out that inside a VA they can be a social media manager, inside a VA they can be a content creator, inside a VA they can be a customer support, inside the VA they can be a lead specialist. So but most people still feel that the VA is still just the inbox, the scheduling, the email and the calendar. But now we are making you to understand, for you to stand out in the VA, in the virtual assistant world, in the current virtual assistant world, you have to niche down. You have to pin yourself. I want to be good in social media management. I want to master platform specification strategy for Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, and X. I want to learn content scheduling tools, how I can schedule my content with Buffer, Metrocool, how I can craft an engaging post that will grow audiences for business. These are things that make you stand out, that make you perfect, that make you good, that make you great, that make you the very outstanding VA out of every VA. So one of them is a social media manager. I believe many of you would have heard about it, but you are confused. How do I go about this? Just sit down, take your pen. I'm listing this is the first one. The second one is the content marketing and SEO writing. Master content that ranks, keyword research and search intent mapping, writing SEO optimized blog posts and article, crafting compelling headlines and meta description, structuring content with proper H1 to H3 hierarchy, convert readers into clients. You don't just want to write content, but write content that when someone read, if you are working for a client, if you are handling their newsletter on their LinkedIn page, whosoever read your first blog is waiting for the next blog. Whosoever come in contact with that page is waiting patiently when will the next blog comes, because they got value, they saw something there. So building content calendar and editorial plan, repurposing long form content across channel, writing CTAs that drive measurable action, using analytics to refine content performance. These things are what you have to learn as a content marketer and SEO writer. So that's another niche you can niche down to as a virtual assistant. The next one, okay, the SEO explanation has come here. Keyword research is a foundation of SEO success. As a VA, you need to identify high intense, low competition keywords using tools like Google Keyword Planner. There are so many tools, Uber suggestion, many tools are there that you can use. Understanding search volume, keyword difficulty, and user intent help clients rank faster and attract the right audience. So all you just need to do, I want to stand out as a VA. I don't just want to be the normal VA everybody is. What am I good at? Are you good in writing? Sit yourself down. Are you good in content writing? Do you like that? Is that what you want to do? You go in. So you ask yourself from all these points that I will be dropping today, pin them down, go in and ask yourself questions. Which one do I want to niche down to? All right. The second one is digital marketing foundation. Paid advertising is a core VA skills in 2026. Understanding Google ad, Meta ad, and pay-per-click campaign lets you help clients reach targeted audience, control ad spend, and drive measurable results. So digital marketing is also another niche. You can be working for someone and you are handling their ads, everything that's their ads. You know the right ways, you know the campaigns to put out there that will reach the right audience, the right target audience, the right people, and the ad will pay off. Digital marketing foundation is something, even if you don't go deep, know how to use the little ones that are free. And most of these tools, they have the free version that you can work with, that you can learn with, that you can experiment with. So you must not necessarily have to pay for the paid version for you to get these things. So the next one is growth and product marketing. VAs who understand growth marketing are invaluable. Master user acquisition funnel, retention tactics, and product positioning to help clients scale. Learn to map customer journey, analyze churn, and craft messaging that convert prospects into loyal users. Ability for you to manage and grow products for your clients makes you stand out from the normal VA that everybody is. So we have the email marketing and conversion. Many people today, you are receiving email maybe from one link or the other that you have clicked, that you have filled before. So there's to hold ability for you to hold the right skills in email marketing make you stand out. All right, before I continue, I have a question here. It say, is it possible to niche down as a VA to customer support representative in educational sector? Yes, there's nothing that is not possible. Everything is possible. Everything is possible as long as that is what you are good at. That is what you find derive joy doing. It's possible. You want to niche down as a customer support representative in the educational sector. You are a VA that want to support people that are in the educational sector. You want to, whenever they have questions, whenever clients come to them, you want to be their customer support. You want to be the voice of that people. It's very much possible for you to niche down. All that matter, search yourself, ask yourself the question, is this what I want? That is where the passion comes from. I'm passionate, I'm this, I'm that everybody is saying. That is how it starts. So the next one is email marketing and engagement strategies. Yes, some people are good. They know how to engage. They know how to hold conversation. Some people they know how to, whenever they are in a place, their vibes are good. Ask yourself, am I that person? Whenever I'm in a group, and even if it's a physical gathering, even if it's in a group, do I have this vibe that people goes with? If that is the case, then you are good as a community manager. Yes, whenever I'm in a group, they notice me, my vibe is noticed, then hold on to it, work on it. You can be a community manager. I remember when I did my first internship with a company I met on LinkedIn. I was active, I was vibrant, and the opportunity came in. I was given the opportunity to be a community manager in the next cohort after me. So today, I have that certificate with me because they fit my vibe. They fit when during our time as when I was doing my own internship, they found the fire in me. They saw the zeal in me. They saw the vibe. They caught the vibe. So they're like, oh, this one will not let go. Let this person come. Take, are you ready to do this? And yes, I picked it up because I like exploring. I like trying out new things. And it was a great one. And I was able to do it successfully. So if you know that is same thing about you, you can do email marketing and engagement strategies. You are able to list building that actually converts. Use lead magnets, opt-in form and landing pages to grow a quality subscriber list. Focus on attracting the right audience, not just big number, by offering real value in exchange for their email addresses. That is what we are talking about. Smart segmentation from high open rate. Divide your list by behavior, interest, purchase history or funnel stage. These are things you have to ask deep into. Go niche down to these things. They are what is on. Like the normal VA is not selling any longer. Even if you see they are looking for virtual assistant, when you go to the job description, you will see social media. You will not be asking yourself. I remember last year, if I open any job description, I was like, I'm not a social media person now. I don't know how to do this now. But yes, they want you to be a VA that can handle that. So personal branding also matters. In 2026, our personal brand is your most powerful marketing tool. VA who position themselves as specialists rather than generalists command higher rates and attract better clients. Define your niche, craft a compelling value proposition and communicate it consistently across every platform and interaction. I'm a VA. I have a LinkedIn post. I go there once in a month. I go there once in a week. Come on. That's your brand. You are killing it. It happens sometimes. You be overwhelmed. Sometimes it's good, it's fine to relax, to get a break, but not just giving up. The consistency. The way you put out your brand out there, you may feel people are not watching, but the truth is people are actually watching. People are watching you, that on a very good day, the person you least expected can walk into your DM and say that I've been watching you. Kudos, you are doing well. Or I have a job for you. I've been watching your post. I've been watching what you have been doing, and it seems like you can do this. You can fill in this role that we need, just like that. The way you present your brand on LinkedIn, the way you present your brand on Instagram, the way you present your brand on TikTok, the way you present your brand on X, they all matters. This is your personal brand. There's nothing bad in you. There's nothing bad when you document everything you do, every of your process. It's not bad. The good, the bad, the wins, the lose. Put it out there. Someone is watching your consistency, and one day it's surely going to pay off. So if you have any question, please don't forget to put it there in the comment section. I will bring it up and I will answer it. So what is that thing you are supposed to do now? I don't know, some of you might be here from our community, but if you are here and this is the first time you are hearing about InternFlare, you are a VA or you want to venture into the remote workspace, you are confused, you don't know what to do, InternFlare Academy is there for you. InternFlare comprises of two bodies. We have our academy, we have our internship community. You have not started, but you want to start. You have not started, but you want to start. Our academy is there for you. All right, I have a question here that is saying, any recommendation for professional portfolio sites? All right, for a professional portfolio site, Canva is the best one for you to use, because you can even easily build your portfolio on Canva, even without the paid, without the pro. You can build your portfolio there. Some people use GitHub. GitHub is mostly for data analysts. GitHub is for data analysts because it's a bit complicated if you are not good in using it. But the most recommended one is Canva. Some people use Gamma. If you are good with Gamma, if you are able to prompt Gamma well, Gamma is also good. People use it also. I once had a no, I don't have a portfolio there, but I once did a presentation on Gamma and it came out well. So if you are good with using Gamma, you can also put your portfolio there on Gamma. Then some people use Linktree. Yes, people use Linktree also. Linktree, they use it also to do the stuff, your portfolio. So if you can use that, and also you can use that also if you know how to use it very well. All right. Precious, I don't know where you are actually watching us from, but I believe I will I will drop the link to our community on this video in YouTube. Once we are done, you have been hearing about VA, but you don't know what it's all about until now. So you want to join, you want to start the learning. Lucky for you, InternFlare Academy have scholarships that are available for you to join in and learn how it go. Like I said, I will drop the link to our scholarship on this video on our YouTube. You can go right there, click on the link, and you will be welcome into InternFlare Academy. Thank you very much for that. Glad to be here. Thank you for answering my question which dropped on the WhatsApp community about the video. All right. Emmanuel, thank you very much for joining us. Please drop your questions. If you have any question, we are here to ask you to answer your question. And like I said, InternFlare will be live every Wednesday here on YouTube to give you tips, to guide you on how to go about a remote space. So you can save your dates. You can just add it to your calendar, and 6 p.m. will be here. All right, we have a question that said, how about in a situation you don't have those vibes in you? Can one develop it? Yes. Nothing is new. Nobody is born with this stuff. When I say vibe, vibe of, okay, you may not have the vibe of being a community manager. Yes, you may not have the vibe of being a community manager, but you may be good with solving problems for people. You might be good in writing, in good content writing. When you write content, they scale out. These are skills. Look inward. What am I good at? What do I have passion for? What do I like doing? These are things that help. Like they help you so much. So once you know this thing, you keep working on it. You keep working on it. You see yourself liking this thing. You see yourself developing this thing. Like I said earlier, when I started the remote workspace, I just want to be the admin VA. Yes, I want to be the admin VA. That is all. The first time I came into InternFlare, I always tell people this. I always put it in my videos. If you go to InternFlare page, every of the event that we have, when I have the opportunity to talk, I always tell people, when I came in, I was given social media manager, not even LinkedIn, not Twitter, not Instagram, TikTok page. And then it was last year, TikTok just came up. I told my boss, I said, I don't want to reject it, ma. I will do it. And that is how I started. I entered and I did it. Then I came back to the CEO of InternFlare. I said, please, ma, I want to do admin job. She said, okay, don't worry, we'll get back to you. When they get back to me, ask me what I was asked to do. They said they will give me admin job, but I found myself in the event department. And today, I was given that role, and 2 days I was supposed to anchor the next event. How did it happen? How did I go? What did I do? I just took it. I told myself, you can do it. See yourself like you are casting news. See yourself like you are those stuff you watch on TV. Just position yourself there. And here I am. I did it and it was wow. My supervisor then said she was proud of me that I could even on my camera, that I was the one that motivated her, that she normally does or anchor that stuff without putting on her camera. So you see, there are things you feel you don't know how to do, or there are things you feel you cannot do. But when you give yourself a trial, you will surely be able to do it. So if you don't have the vibe, you can build on it. You can actually build on it. All right. Yes, you can also use Google Slides. You can also use Google Sites for your portfolio. All right. Thank you very much. Monica, he said, I'm grateful for the scholarship opportunity. I would love to have guidance on how to tailor my CV according to my niche and interests. All right. Thank you very much. Follow our page on LinkedIn. Subscribe to our newsletter. CV tailoring was what we dropped on Saturday. Once you get there, you will read every step, everything you need to write a CV. Everything you need to write a professional CV is on our page there waiting for you. So you can go there and check. You see everything you need for a professional CV is there for you. All right. Say somebody is asking, can you help with prompt for portfolio and CV creation? Okay, portfolio, you okay, let me put it this way. You are a student. When you were in school, you were a course rep, or during your VA training, you were given tasks to carry out. Those are what you are supposed to put on your portfolio. When you learn the email management, you were given tasks to do. Any task you did, be it with your email or with somebody's email, do a proper cleanup screenshots. You can take it to ChatGPT and tell ChatGPT you want to put these screenshots on your portfolio, that it should help you with write-up that you can add underneath, and you are good to go. So your CV also, there is no prompt for CV. What you need to do is, I am a student, I've done research on a particular topic. You write it out, you put it on your CV. Okay, once you have that, you can go to ChatGPT and say, it should match that word, match that project to your recent niche. You have once worked as a secretary, you have once worked as a sales girl. Okay, let me put it that way. You have once worked for somebody as a sales girl, and now you are in the remote workspace and you are looking for the job of a customer sales representative. That is all. You are doing the same thing. In the layman language, they call it a sales girl or a sales boy. But here you are in the internet, in the remote space, they are calling it a customer service representative. That is all you need. Every If you are able to write down everything you remember you did when you were doing a sales girl, take it to ChatGPT and tell ChatGPT you are applying for the job of a customer support representative. Transfer these skills to the skills of a customer support representative. That is all. ChatGPT will do the right thing for you. So that's for that. Ma'am, what would you recommend for a beginner between learning virtual assistance and customer support? All right. Maybe you met us halfway. Like I said, virtual assistant is the general word that they use in the remote workspace. Because you are assisting somebody virtually, you are not physically present in the office. You are in Nigeria, you are working for a client in the US. You are in US, you are working for a client in Canada. You are in Canada, you are working for a client in Netherlands. You are working virtually. You are assisting virtually. That is why you are called a virtual assistant. So, what aspect of virtual assistant do you want to go into? Do you want to be a customer support? Do you want to be a data analyst? Do you want to be a community manager? Do you want to be a social media manager? Do you want to be a content creator? So many. An email marketer, a digital marketer, AI creator. There are so many niches, but they are all called a virtual assistant. So virtual assistant is the one word that embraces, that covers the customer support, the social media manager, the lead generator, the data analyst, the AI automation specialist. Just name them. Those are niches under virtual assistants. Let me put it that way. So there are branches under virtual assistant. So if you know you want to go into customer support, you are a VA customer support rep, because you are working virtually, you are assisting somebody virtually as a customer support in the company. You are working with somebody virtually, you are assisting the person virtually as a social media manager. You are handling their social media page, but you are not there with them. You are doing it virtually. I guess I'll be able to differentiate, because it's a bit confusing for people. But the main word that they call it is virtual assistant. But when you want to pin down to one niche, it's called the customer support, social media, and every other niche that come across it. All right. We still have some questions there. Let me check. All right. Thank you very much, Ru Kem. You say you are agreeing building a personal brand consistently is very important. There are so many niches under the V. Yes, there are so many niches under the V. Thank you very much for staying with us today. I really appreciate your time. Follow InternFlare on LinkedIn. We have InternFlare Academy on LinkedIn also. Follow us. Then, if you want to get more insight, join our community. Our academic community is there. There are so many insights for you. Subscribe to our LinkedIn newsletter. Be there, because I promise you, tomorrow we have another great information that we want to give to you. If you follow us sequentially, I know you are going to learn a lot. I know you will learn a lot, because the first two posts that was there talked about your LinkedIn optimization. The second one talked about your CV. We have another post coming up tomorrow. I believe you are going to learn a lot. And like I said, because we are not able to hold this webinar on Wednesday, that's why we are here today. But stay with us every Wednesday 6 p.m. Every Wednesday 6 p.m. We are here to guide you. We are here to follow you up. I will drop the link to our scholarship. If you are yet to get a scholarship, you want to go into VA, you don't have the money. We have scholarship currently going on to celebrate our 1 year. InternFlare was one on the 8th of this month. So we are celebrating by giving a scholarship to 2,000 persons in different niche. So you have the opportunity now with you. Don't say you don't have the money. The opportunity has come for you. So the link will be dropped in our YouTube channel for you to pick up, apply, and come and enjoy so much from us. So thank you very much for joining us today. And I'm so happy the session was so impactful. I can see it in the comment section. So many people said it's an eye opening for them today. I believe next Wednesday you are going to get more insight in the remote workspace. So like I said, I'll see you next Wednesday. My name is Gladys. Remember that we are here. We are InternFlare. All we do is guide you, nurture you through the right path, through the right direction, so that you become great and you become the master of that particular niche that you are aiming for. So same time on Wednesday 6 p.m. we will be here to also feed you and guide you in the right way. Do have a nice good night rest. Bye everyone.